This is adapted from the words of Reverend Don Fortune. Alone in the darkness, a single flame can illuminate and bring hope. Alone in the darkness, a single flame will eventually burn out and go dark. Our lives are but a flicker of time between kindling and exhaustion, bringing light to the world through the love that we share. So as we gather around our chalice flame, let us remember and celebrate the lives we share and those we've lost, and welcome one another into a circle of light. The first time I read that, I thought, that is just amazing. We're talking today about the festival of Diwali. And Diwali is celebrated by Hindus and Jains and Sikhs and Newar Buddhists, although each faith marks different historical events and stories for the holiday. But for each group, the festival represents the same symbolic victory: light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, good over evil. Diwali is a very you kind of holiday. It tells us that it doesn't really matter which particular story or metaphor you're using. We're all celebrating the same thing, the idea that good is going to win, that the positive is going to win out. Depending on which part of India you are in, part of Diwali honors one of two goddesses or avatars of the same goddess. So first you've got Lakshmi. She's the one that was mentioned in our stories this morning. She's the goddess of wealth and prosperity. She's worshipped throughout the year. Her holiday during Diwali is called Lakshmi Puja. It means night of awakening, and it's derived from the question, who is awake? Lakshmi comes to earth on this day and goes around asking people the question. And in order to get blessed, you light your lamp and you celebrate all night, so when you feel her presence, you can say, me, right here, I'm awake. I want prosperity and good luck. I'm awake. It's wonderful. It's upbeat. It's joyous. I am awake. I deserve good things. I'm here. What a nice thought. Not, well, if I get better, or maybe if I repent. I'm awake. That's all. I'm awake. I'm here. Give me good stuff. What a wonderful idea. Lakshmi is bright and beautiful and glittery. She's the light gleaming on all the good things just harvested. The light that shines on gold, the light of a lamp on the page of that book you just can't put down. She is the creative form of the divine, the mother that births good and beautiful and wanted things to the world. You honor Lakshmi by setting up an altar draped in red, and you offer money and rice and oil and good-smelling spices. And you are very clear. You're doing this because you want good things. You want good things to keep coming to you. You want there to be more good than evil or bad. This can be hard to do for modern Americans. A lot of us are pretty nice people in general. I like to think I am. It is really hard, I know for myself, to say, hey, universe, I want good things. I deserve some good things. Put them here right now. That feels awkward. But why should it? I'm not taking them from a person. I'm saying to the universe, hey, I'm here. Why shouldn't good things come my way? Lakshmi asks who is awake and is there to give them what they want because they're looking for her. They're looking for the chance for good to be in their life. That took my thoughts in another direction. Wait a minute. They're not just asking, they're looking for the good. I'm awake. I'm ready to see the good when it happens. She brings the light of prosperity, the joy of getting what you want to people who dare to claim the light. Ask for it and then look for it. It's amazing how many good things you find when you're actually looking for the good. Lakshmi tells us it's okay to take our own side, to ask for things that bring us joy as long as they are really good things. It's okay to ask for enough food as long as you don't ask that someone else go hungry. It's okay to ask for enough money as long as you don't ask that someone else be made poor. The goddess says, ask and I'll give you enough to share with the world. What a nice idea. It lets us know that it isn't wrong to want good things to happen in the world around you. As we try to go forward as a country filled with all kinds of people who have yet to discover how the heck to work together, Lakshmi tells us not to be afraid to ask for what we want, to say it boldly and clearly, and to focus on joy and going forward rather than how can I hurt the other side, whoever the other side is. She tells us to ask for something to be given to us rather than something to be taken away somewhere else. So a conservative, a Republican, a Democrat, a liberal, they can all ask for peace. They can all ask for enough for their family. They can all ask for jobs, for good health. They can ask to be safe. They can ask to be loved. But they can't ask for darkness or destruction or harm. Work and ask for the good. It honors Lakshmi and the light inside of you. The other goddess aspect celebrated during Diwali is Kali. Now, some of you may only be familiar with this goddess through some of the Indiana Jones movies. They got it wrong. According to Bengali legend, long after the gods lost a battle with demons, goddess Kali was born from the forehead of goddess Durga. That sounds uncomfortable. She was the personification of female power, born to save heaven and earth from the growing cruelty of demons. But after killing all of the demons, she lost control. She started killing anyone who came her way. And it only stopped when Lord Shiva, who was her consort, intervened. The picture you see in a lot of places of Kali with all the arms, with her tongue hanging out, that comes from that moment where she has become so battle crazy that she's fighting her own husband and stepping on him and then realizes, oops, and stops and repents. This idea isn't common in the West, the idea that the ultimate is both good and bad at once, maker and destroyer. Food can be cooked by fire. Fire can also burn down a house. Dedication can get results, but zealotry will destroy a cause. Kali reminds us that all is relative. The universe is greater and more complex, more gray than a simple black and white world. And you celebrate that complexity at Diwali by lighting a lamp and remembering that even Kali calmed down and returned to the light. Darkness ends. Kali and Lakshmi are two faces of the same idea, the idea that it's good to ask and fight for what is wanted and needed. And it's a useless and dangerous thing to lose sight of a positive goal. Take your own side. Ask for positive goals. Ask the universe. Work to make it happen. Work for the light. Bring light into the world. Light your own lamps. This week and every week, let your life be a light in the darkness as long as you're alive. Because alone in the dark, a single flame can illuminate and bring hope. Alone in the dark, a single flame must eventually burn out and go dark, and our lives are but a flicker of time between kindling and exhaustion, bringing light to the world through the love we share. Welcome into the circle of light. Be blessed.